Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. In today's stream, you're probably wondering why I did this. Well, it's because I was just on those PS1s over there. You see? Let me close that. There we go. Put the brightness down as well. There. Okay, so now that stream is running, I know it's running. You can probably see I've got the PS2 fat with me. This is because I have a hard drive in there. I've had a hard drive in there for not that long now. Actually, I used to have a hard drive in there, but the only reason why I stopped using that hard drive was because I couldn't get the software for the PS2. So I just need you guys' help of like how do I install PS2 software on this hard drive, because really, Amazon doesn't sell those PS2 only hard drives anymore. So yeah, and you can see that there is no game in there as well. Yeah, no game. I can put in a game right now. This is the game I was just testing with the PS1. Works nicely. I also cleaned it with a dry tissue because I don't know. But yeah, it looks nice up as well. But yeah, it's a CD-ROM game. It even says CD on there, and it says PAL. Now, for some reason, on the PS1, I know I'm kind of getting a little off topic, but on the PS1, I cleaned the video port and everything, like the AV port. Some weird reason, my TV thinks it's PAL. Like whenever I turn on the PS1, no signal will actually just flash on the screen, and then the PS1 signal will come up. I don't know why though. Maybe because the TV doesn't like the PS1. I don't know. But both of them are robots, but the TV is more advanced than the PS1, so it tries to do stuff. But yeah, always be cleaning your video port, guys. I know exactly the tool to do it. All you need is a toothpick, baby wipe, and dry tissue. Really it. That's really it, guys. And who knows, maybe your PS2, PS3, or PS1, PS2, or PS3 probably might have dirt in the video output. It's basically with the AV cable, AV or the YVPR cable, which is in that PS2 over there. You can't really see it, but yeah. Anyways though, so what is going on? So I need to show you guys what is going on, exactly what the hard drive is doing. So when I turn it on, when I want to turn it off. When I turn it on now, you guys literally be hearing the hard drive. The hard drive is right here. It's actually one of those Seagate PC hard drives. Yeah, it's not a SATA one. It's one of those IDE hard drives. Here we go. Let's take a listen and see what it sounds like. And you can see on the TV now, if I restart, obviously as the PS2 did, the clock battery is dead in there, so it forgot the time and date. If I restart the PS2, and it's clearly the reason it was doing it, low power mode. The reason it was doing that is because the hard drive taking time to load up. Now, what it does is, I like how the PS2's got like a little hard drive indicator light. If I restart it again, look. Can you see that? Hold on a minute, let me just restart it again, so then you can see what's going on. Not sure if you guys saw that little LED in there, but like how this PS2's got like a little LED in there. It's very nice. But yeah, there's obviously no game in there because you clearly see there's no game. But basically, if you've got a hard drive in there that's completely got something else, not anything to do with any PlayStation on there, it has got one PlayStation software on it, then what it's gonna do is just gonna look like the PS2 is gonna command the hard drive to just look around, like the little arm in there. And if it doesn't find the match, then basically it turns the hard drive off. Now, obviously, if this was an SSD, you wouldn't be hearing anything. Because it's an IDE hard drive, it is a little bit more slower with loading. Oh my god, my battery drains really fast when I'm streaming. I don't know why this happens, but let me just charge my phone. Is the charger on or the charger's off? Hold on. Charger's on now. Should be charging. Check my battery, guys. Just see what it says. 8%, oh my god. 27%, okay. Not sure why my battery is lying to me. Obviously I get it, it's because it's an iPhone 5S. In this little toolbox here, open it. And in here is this, all these PS2 games. So, PS2 games are in there, you know. Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, on Monday, I've got to give away one of my PS1s. And yeah, it's going to be a total good surprise. I might be live when I come home. Obviously not in school, because the Wi-Fi is pretty bad over there. Whenever I try to go live, the Wi-Fi always, oh, that's little shit. Why is the phone slipping off? Come on. What the f*** happened? I was gonna say, what the hell just happened there? I don't even know. Hold on, let me just see that on this phone. Let me see if I caught that live. Okay, didn't really get to catch it live because stream's almost there, almost too fast. But anyways, yes, I am still stuck on iOS 9. There is an iOS 14 update available for it. It only takes 1.5 gigabytes. This phone, free space is 2.5, which is 100% fine for the update, since I deleted those iOS 14 profile things. I tried to install, then I tried to run it, and then my phone I press restart, my phone screen, my phone just completely turns off, looks like it's something shorted out. Then the screen comes back on with the Apple logo and stuff, basically the boot screen. Then after the boot screen, it just does this. Turn it on, and it still says slide to unlock. Now iOS 14 does not say slide to unlock. iOS 14 I know for a fact would say press home to open, or press home to unlock or something. But I know iOS 9 is pretty old software now. I mean, who even uses iOS 9? I still do because I'm stuck on the software. I can't get anywhere past it. But I don't know about you guys. Who else besides me still uses iOS 9? You know, iOS 9 is very, very old now. It's not that old actually. It's still, I don't think anybody really uses it anymore. But imagine if there's an iOS 9 for a PC or something, like Apple PC. Anyways, though, I do all this hard drive formatting, everything else that tells me to use a PC is always gonna have to be working with a Windows PC. And I don't use Apple PC because I don't find them the best. I don't really like the software and stuff on there. The PC itself looks very nice, I'm not gonna lie, but my favorite has to be Windows PC, because Windows is just the best. I like Windows 10, and I know it's by Microsoft, but it is what it is. Yeah, so Microsoft, same developers for Xbox and the software too. So if there was an NXE software but it was only available for PC, I would buy a PC and use NXE because I love NXE dashboard. Anyways, so this hard drive, I don't know, in the past I've tried a lot. Maybe it's something simple as what's that thing called? I forgot what that thing was called. FreeMacBoot. Maybe something like FreeMacBoot. I need to just install that on there. If it's something simple like that, then obviously I can deal with that, definitely. But if it's something like I have to install FreeMacBoot and the software, then it's gonna be a little problem because I can't really get the software to come up. But yeah, FreeMacBoot should work. Seriously, FreeMacBoot should work. Otherwise, if I can't get that to work, then I'm gonna have to buy my FreeMacBoot memory card. Because if there's any website I try to go on, that has FreeMacBoot on there already. If I try installing on here, basically just gonna soft mod this PS2, and soft modding is fine. I don't have a problem with soft modding my PS2. If it's a PS2 Slim, then obviously I leave it alone because I know it's not compatible. I mean, yes, it is, but You have to plug in the USB hard drive, do all this stupidness, and yeah. But PS2 Fat, I like it because you can do all the stuff. You know, back in the days with this PS2 Fat, it was like a PC. You know, you could do your homework on this thing, but you have to run like Windows, very old version of Windows, not anything like Windows 7 or 8. It's just a very old version. But if I could somehow get past that and install Windows 10 on this, I would love to. And then this would be my only Windows 10 PC. Because this basically is a PC. You know, you can make it a PC. You just, you know, you buy it for a lot of money, then you play on it, and then when you know about it, you can do the PC stuff. And yeah, and maybe you could even develop your own games just by using this. You'd probably don't even have to buy that massive PS2 development toolkit. So, my god, those things are very expensive. I think they're up to like 1,000 something quid nowadays. Still very expensive because they are the PS2 development system. But on this PS, I mean, it's fine. That PS2 Fat development system, it's a lot bigger than this. It's a very massive like PC thing. Yeah, it basically is a PC. You know, I think it runs like something. I don't know what, but I've not really used Linux in the past as well. I don't know how to use though. I think I do. It's just I just never really used it before. So it is what it is. Oh yeah. Also, one more thing is that apparently you can develop games off using a retail PS1. Retail PS1. Look at that. Yeah, we've got the two PS1s. Now let me show you guys why I've got two PS1s. So obviously in the past I never really bought these. These were not mine, but I got them anyway. I collected them. So this PS1 is the new one. This is a 9002 model, and this one is a way older model. How do I know? Because if I move the PS1 aside, you can see a difference. Yeah, you can see that this one, it's also vintage. This one doesn't look all that old, does it? It looks pretty new. This one, I know for a fact it's old because look, the buttons are brown, and that tells me that this is the oldest and this is the vintage model. This is the newer model, so this is why the plastic doesn't really have that discoloring on it. I don't know what Sony made it of. Sony must have used very good plastic or something. I'm not sure, but also the old PS1. How much percent is my phone? Hold on a minute. 31%. Okay, take out the charger temporarily. The old PS1 literally had the AV thing on there just in case, I don't know, you lost the AV lead that looks like that. Then you could obviously use that. Though these regular AV things as a backup maybe. But yeah, what's it called? The new PS1 you could not develop your own games, but in the older one yes you can because you got a parallel port, and with that I think you can code games and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I mean guys, honestly, this new PS1, different menu on the thing. Is it like the background is different, the menu's a little more different. What else can I say? With the older PS1, it's the original. It's got those tiles in as the menu. But this one just has some bubbles as the menu, and yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. Plug in the charger. My phone could charge. How much percent is my phone? It is 27%. See, my battery goes down so much when I'm streaming, but when I'm not streaming, it stays. Now my phone is getting a little bit hot, not getting that hot as it used to. Guys, trust me, my phone used to get very hot. That was because a lot of the streaming will probably have a little bit of trouble with streaming, but yeah, I could tell my phone's connected to the extender because I can see the activity LEDs on my extender. They're flashing so much. Yeah, it may not look like that much on the stream, but in real life, it's a lot. So yeah, my phone charging wire is not like so long. Yeah, if you guys see something like this coming in the camera, it's basically just my iPhone 6s. It just kind of comes in the way. Yeah, one day I'm just gonna be, using iOS 14 on the 6s, and maybe use this phone right now, the phone I'm currently live streaming with, as a flash phone maybe. Yeah, because right now, yeah, it's not so good. But obviously, in order to install iOS 14, look at this. I go on my phone, I go on my 6s, then I unlock it, then go to settings. I'm not going to show you the details. Actually, no, there's no details. Then I go to settings, 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 then Where do I have to go again? Yeah, general software update. Look now. Oh yeah, I forgot I was in airplane mode. Go back. Let me go back. There we go. Software update instantly comes up, and look at this, guys. iOS 14 1.5 gigabytes. Now, how much does 1.5 gigabytes sound to you? Because honestly, that's not a lot of space if you think of it. So as you can see, 1.5 gigabytes, very good, very good, very good. But now it's saying this. Phone gonna focus? Phone gonna focus or what? Come on, phone, focus. Oh, focused. Yeah, if I could have like my own manual focus, I will. Cause trust me, manual focus digitally, I'd like it. If that even was a thing, I think you could probably do that in iOS 14. I'm not sure. Anyways, though, as you can clearly see, download and install is not available because look at this. It's forcing me to plug it into a PC, which I don't have my own PC because I wish I did, but I'm saving for one. So, what? Oh yeah, guys. Also, what should I get? Should I get a PS5, PC, or something else? Because I have no clue. I think maybe I should get PC because whenever something asks me to install an update file or something, or it can't install anything because it's forcing me to plug into a PC, I'll happily do it. But yeah, installing something wired is good. It's better than installing it wirelessly because wirelessly is a lot more easier. Because what's it called? The software goes through the internet, but I like it when it's on PC because even if the PC, not the ice cream runs here, even if the PC doesn't, the PC doesn't really, do it wired. I think it just does it. The PC communicates to my internet wirelessly, and then it puts into the phone. But yeah, see, this is why this is compatible with PC, and I know for a fact it's compatible with Windows 7. You can see the download and install. To download and install this software update, connect your iPhone to iTunes on your computer. Now that, like, I tried to spam download and install, it's not doing it. So I tried yesterday by installing a iOS 14. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. iOS 14 .5 point something update, not update, beta profile, and really can't install it. So I don't know what to do here, guys. But yeah, 1.5 gigabytes is fine because look at this. On this phone, as free space, I've got 2.5 gigabytes, and the version is the original. Now look, since it's 2.5 gigabytes, I can literally just install iOS 14 right now. But I can do that right now just by going to the PC and then doing stuff. So yeah. But yeah, honestly guys, what's it called? Also, while I'm at the PC, I have like a little hard drive adapter where I could plug in the massive. I'm going to turn it disconnect from Wi-Fi, airplane mode. Okay, so I could just what's it called? Take this hard drive out. So this original Seagate RDE hard drive, take it out, and then put it into this little adapter thing where the hard drive stands up, and that's why you guys see this. The reason you see this is because without this, the hard drive just kind of falls a little bit and kind of like goes like that, and the hard drive doesn't get like the power it needs because the power cable thing, the power kind of goes basically loose. So with this on the hard drive, when I screw it on the hard drive, it's gonna stay. It's gonna make the hard drive not fall. Yeah, it's gonna keep the hard drive from falling. So this is a very good feature. I can't remember how I got this. I think it must have been off like something. Can't remember what, but yeah, I just had this anyways, and then I did it anyways. So, but yeah, I bought that adapter so I could do many things on it. There's also on that adapter, there's like a little red button that says clone, and I press that, and I think it clones all the data. So it copies the data from that one hard drive, puts it into the other hard drive, just in case there is another hard drive there. But yeah, It's also got another activity light, so it's like a PC, where you know like how PC when the hard drive's like reading stuff, you can see the light, like the hard drive LEDs flashing so many times, super quickly, just copying what the hard drive is looking at or telling you what the hard drive's doing. Basically, the hard drive activity indicator light. Yeah, it has that in it too. It's got like a little LED, and yeah, whenever the hard drive does stuff, it basically shows you exactly what speed it's doing and exactly what it's doing. Same thing goes on PS3 as well, that's also why I love PS3, because you can like literally see the hard drive. But the Super Slim, I think it was the Super Slim, you probably couldn't see the hard drive activity light, but I don't know. I mean, I prefer Super Slim with a hard drive activity light in it, but also a Wi-Fi indicator light. So I prefer a PS3 Super Slim with just both lights in it, not one. I just want both, yeah. Because Super Slim is a very good console. Even though if I've got an SSD in there, you know, I could just still see what it's doing. I know SSD probably doesn't have that read and write thing, read and write LED, but it is what it is. So basically, what I mean is, guys, is that you know, like how you see some PCs, they have this on them. I really can't tell if the phone could see it. Somewhere there. Hold on a minute. Let me go a little bit more closer. You guys could see. Yeah, you could clearly see the little hard drive activity light. Yeah, right there. So you can see the hard drive light and the internet light. Focus. You can see the hard drive light there and the internet light there. Now the hard drive light, you can see that on most PCs. Internet light, I don't know. Some PCs also, I think if it's a laptop, they have like a little battery LED and stuff. But yeah, PS3 is a very good console, guys. Honestly, the graphics may not seem the best, but the console performance itself is amazing. I like the console. Very nice. Console also looks nice as well, because yeah, it's PS3. But yeah, if you want to know what PS2 I'm selling, this is the PS2 I'm selling. Not this one, because this is my original launch model PS2 that I bought for 199 quid, and this one here. This is the PS2 I'm selling. Now, the disc drive may not look like the original disc drive, but look, it's got the laser and stuff in it. So yeah, it's a good console. It's got a motion engine chip in it as well. This is this model, so it's kind of like a not current, but like mid 2006 model. 7703. Great console for its time. Does excellent graphics as well. So if you want good graphics, then go for this. But obviously, if you were, you know, in the days of 2006, would you rather go for this console, or would you rather go for this, which keeps getting a yell out of death? What would you prefer? Because I prefer this. This would be as my backup, but obviously I'll just use this anyways, and have copy the same progress onto this, just in case this dies, and then I can use this as my backup. Because why not? Because I know the neck token chips on the PS3 Fat, they were very shit. The only way to make them work temporarily is you just have to just heat them. That's some paranormal shit. Yo, I just got paranormal shit on camera. What the fuck? Yo, I'm not even joking. I just got paranormal shit on camera. What the hell? I need to see that on video playback. Well, I was over here, and I'm just explaining stuff to the live stream. I just caught that on camera. What the fuck? Yo, I just got some paranormal crap. Anyways, forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So to make the neck token chips work temporarily, is you just have to heat them up with your hairdryer, or even more. If you want to take it even further, you could heat it up with a heat gun, and then the PS3 would start working again. So, but only temporarily, because obviously, yeah, neck token chips are shit. Don't buy neck token chips, because some people had, like back in the days, PCs and not PCs. I think it was like some sort of Toshiba laptop, and I know that if it's not working, then the only way to make it work is to do exactly the same thing, because those are exactly the same chips from the PS3 Fat. You see, but the only way to make that work is you could replace it with tiny other chips, and the console would start working again. Or you could just replace the neck token chips with the same chips. but just new. You can't find neck token chips anywhere anymore, so I don't think they're doing neck token chips anymore. But if they are doing neck token chips, then if they are still doing them, they're just improving them, then yes, I would obviously buy one. But yeah, what's it called? Neck token chips are pretty bad. I don't like them. So if you like neck token chips, you can go ahead and buy them. Spend all your money on them. But I don't really like neck token chips because they are complete shit. Honestly, they make the console work, but they don't last that long. Like, why does Sony have to, get these chips in there? Why couldn't Sony use some other, like, small chips or something, Why neck token chips? And, they use the same thing in the fucking PS3 Slim. Are you serious? I don't know about Super Slim, but I think they removed it later on in Super Slim, which is very, very good. I don't think you can ever get a yellow light on the Super Slim, but the normal Slim and the fat definitely you could always get yellow light of death. But yeah, neck token chips are shit. Do not buy them because they are the worst. Anyways, moving back on to the PS2. So, I just need to use a PC. I just need my own PC, really. Also, let me know in the comments if PS3 or the Xbox or the PS4 can, from the web, it can write stuff directly from the web to the external hard drive. Because if that is the case, then I'll do it on the other PlayStations. But if that's not the case, then I obviously have to go to a proper Windows PC and install it from there. It's pretty shit, honestly. It is what it is, and yeah. So, put the phone down now. Oh god, put the phone down. So yeah, if you did enjoy today's live stream, it wasn't really much, anyways. Actually, yeah, let's show you the inside of that PS1, because let's turn off this PS2. Could take out the hard drive. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys what hard drive I'm using, so that you guys know. Let me do that right now. Right. So, turn PS2 off from the back so it's safe. Then I take out the hard drive. So all I do is this. Could do it vertically, but I don't really want to. Shit. Could do it vertically, but I don't really want to damage the hard drive. Take out the hard drive. You can already see what hard drive it is just by me taking it out. There we are. It's the hard drive I was using. This hard drive inside has no parking brakes for the arm. It's a nice 160GB hard drive. It spins at. It doesn't mention what speed it is, but just by hearing it, I know it's 7,200 RPM, or it's probably even 7,400. But I think it's 7,200 because, yeah, very good speed for a hard drive like that. So, yeah. What do you expect from an IDE hard drive? It's pretty old. But yeah, all you have is 3 connectors on the motor there, just like a cooling fan. You know how like most cooling fans in consoles nowadays still use those same 3 connectors? Yeah, this hard drive uses it too, so let's take this off now. This is not off the official hard drive adapter, because they're quite expensive to buy. Not everyone has all the money in the world, but it is what it is. Taking off the thing off the hard drive. Whenever I do get the software running again, I will let you guys know. But yeah, what's it called? Just making sure I could take this off nicely without bending anything. Shit. There we are. Take it out nicely as well. So we got our hard drive. It's a nice little IDE. Put the hard drive down. It's pretty heavy. But yeah, I know how the whole thing works anyways. It's all magnetic. It's all whole magnetic hard drive. You can clearly see just by connectors here is IDE. And today, a few minutes ago, I actually cleaned this thing, this connector and the same thing on the PS2. That's pretty nice. But yeah, now I want to show you guys this thing on the hard drive. But yeah, you clearly see, even if I pick up the hard drive, it's a nice, thick IDE hard drive. This hard drive is actually used for PC. I could do that. I could, get my own PC or laptop or something and just use this hard drive as the main hard drive. Or just use this hard drive to install a game and run the game on there. Because I was thinking, if I install Gran Turismo on this hard drive, Gran Turismo Sport that is, would it even run? Maybe, because this is the IDE hard drive, so it looks like it may not run, but because it's an IDE hard drive, it should run nicely. But it's going to be pretty slow, obviously, because so many pins, but my god. Later on, hard drives started using, I think the newer hard drives, the newer hard drives started using SATA connectors. It's nice. Now this motherboard, don't know why most hard drives still have these motherboards, especially these, these mechanical hard drives. They still have these motherboards on them. I don't even know why. Obviously, because all these, the chips and stuff are going to be under this, all this screen. But yeah, obviously it's going to be like the CPU and stuff. And yeah, because without this, I heard something kind of rattle around there. Without this, it's not going to be completely the best, would it? I mean, yes, you can replace these things. I think you can. But yeah, without this, you can't really use the hard drive. You can't even power the hard drive. You can't use it or power it because this whole thing is connected to the motherboard. But yeah, it is all magnetic anyways. I think... Oh, there is a seal going around, I think. Yeah, there is some sort of seal going around in there. Like, looks like waterproofing. So if somebody splashed water, would that water go inside? I don't think it will. It's just sealing is there, so it's safe from the air. So you guys, if you see the sealing going around like this, you clearly see that this all the seal, going around, and in there is the original. I don't know when this hard drive was made, but if it was made like 2003, 2004, maybe, I don't even know. Then it will be the air of 2003 or 2004 in there. So yeah. Then when I open it up, I could actually smell the air of 2003, 2004. Yeah, whenever this hard drive was made, that's when the air would be in there. But yeah, even if you open this hard drive like 2024 or something, it would still have the same smell of when it was made in the factories and all that. So yeah, it's pretty good to learn about this stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna see now what this hard drive does when I try to plug it in PS4 and just use it with the PS4, because I actually want to use this with the PS4. If not with the PS2, then at least with the PS4. Just play games on this hard drive. Probably even put GTA on there. I don't think I would do that, because what if this hard drive ends up doing something that pisses me off and I can't play GTA again anymore? So probably won't put GTA on there. I might put like Gran Turismo, or maybe I've got tons of cards on Gran Turismo. I don't even know if that's even gonna work. This is only 160 gigabytes, so I think Gran Turismo is fine for this, because it only takes about that much disk space, I think. I don't know. Gran Turismo may not be enough for this. This may not be enough for Gran Turismo, I don't think. Anyways, though, what's it called? I could move. I've put videos onto this hard drive, I think. I don't know. I think it was this one or was the other one. I used to have a hard drive just like this, but it used to spin at very low speed. Like something like 2400 RPM, I think it was. 2500, I think. I don't know. And it was like a SATA connector. And it was not IDE, because IDE is pretty old now. But yeah. Even SSDs of nowadays, if they're still getting made, they're always using that connector. That connector is a very good connector. But yeah, I don't know if you could even replace the PS5's SSD with something like this, or something like the PS4's hard drive, because I think without even seeing it, I think they just soldered the SSD onto the motherboard. It's not always going to be the best idea, but you know, it is what it is. This is only a little piece of memory anyway. It's a very good hard drive, so do not throw this thing away. I've bought it for pretty cheap as well, because this is a very good hard drive. You can find this hard drive anywhere, just about anywhere really. Same speed as well. Look at this. If you look at that, see, that's literally such a cheap price for a hard drive. Look at that. Back in the day, this hard drive would have been so expensive, but nowadays, because it's so old, that much. Yeah, so SSDs, hard drives, HDDs with this old connector on it. I only bought it so that I could use it with this, only just because of this, nothing else. I could have used it with a PS4, but But yeah, I think those slim hard drives, those laptop hard drives back in the days with the same connector, would probably be they probably just not have this on there or that. Probably just have these whole set of pins here, and then you plug them into your PC. But obviously, at that time the hard drives were still getting better. But yeah, I like it when they introduced those new connectors and stuff to the hard drive, because they made the hard drive a lot faster, and yeah, you didn't really have to use pins anymore. Because the problem about pins, I love pins, but you know, this is pin grid away, is that the only problem with pins that if you bend one pin, you can't put the thing in. But yeah, pin grid away in a hard drive is very nice. I like it. They did the same thing for CPUs and stuff for the PCs. So pin grid away, I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I love pin grid away. Ball grid away, not exactly, especially not on the Sony consoles. Pin grid away on like Xbox or something, yeah, it was good. It was great, you know. Pin grid away is the best. Ball grid away, not all that best. Because what if the GPU or that chip gets way too hot and then ends up melting the solder underneath it? That's exactly what the PS3 did, and then solder is like shorting out other solder connections and whatnot. So do not. Yeah, I don't really recommend ball grid away. I like pin grid away, even if it's on a 4K PC. Still, just go with pin grid away, because you know I could easily remove that CPU or that GPU or that APU without even damaging the pins or something. You know, I could clean all the connections on the hard drive, not the hard drive, the chip, and then it's safely just put the chip back in its place, and then put new thermal paste back on, and then put it all back together. Easy. It's so super easy stuff, you know, if you know what you're doing. I don't think they use pin grid away anymore. I think they use ball grid away. I think they still use ball grid away. That's not the best. If they start using like something else, I'm not sure what though. Still trying to think though. If they use something like, trying to think. If they use something like, I don't know, maybe like connectors or something. So it doesn't have to be ball grid away anymore. It could just be connector grid away. I like that. But yeah, this hard drive is a very good hard drive. Recommend it if you guys like hard drive. And yeah, because hard drive is a very good one. Or the easiest way to install it on the PS2 is you just put in your hard drive, so like this, yeah, with the IDE connections, and then just lay on your PS2 a little bit, and then just slide it into the thing. It is a hard drive after all. But yeah, what's it called though? Having this hard drive in the PS2, I like it. A very good hard drive. It's pretty heavy, but what do you expect for a very heavy hard drive? So this, now I could try hammering it down with something, because for some reason it's not fitting in the PS2. I need it to fit in the PS2. What is shaking around? But yeah, so I've customized this myself. If you're wondering how did I do it, well, to work with this hard drive, I basically got that screw there and I just put it in between there, and now I could put in the hard drive. Because before this was too far, and I could not put in a hard drive. So I hate how that has to happen, but that's why they introduced for the all new hard drive connector SATA, because honestly it's a very good hard drive. But yeah, it's cool though. Get my hard drive again, just to take it out. But even if you've covered your connection with fingerprints, it's still going to work because, you know, it's still communicating. But if you clean those connectors, make them nice and shiny, then it's not going to be horrible, is it? It's going to be great. Let me just put the phone down. Just trying to get this hard drive out. Without damaging it. Oh, maybe it might get it out. Here we are. Put the hard drive, the ps2 back. Now I could just get this. Just get the hard drive. And just do this. Ready? Get the connectors and stuff, get your hard drive, and slide it in nicely. It's obviously going to work with the hard drive, I know that. Because hard drive actually supports it. It's a good connecting type, so. Got my hard drive here, upside down hard drive, and just connect it in. You could do it any orientation, it doesn't really matter. As long as you got it in the hard drive, it's good. Anyways, flip the camera again. It's a very heavy thing, you know. Magnets and stuff inside the hard drive. Right, now that you've got your hard drive, yeah, you've got the thing on there as well, all you want to do now is get your hard drive and slide it in. Yeah, slide in your little IDE hard drive. They also did modern day connectors too, which is very nice. How would I connect this now? Would I just leave it like that? Would I kind of pick up the hard drive a little bit? I don't know. I think I've got it in, yeah, I have. Because I heard it clicking a little bit. Just checking. Turn it on ps2. Oh, it's light down. ps2 doesn't really turn on first try. I have to turn it on a few times. I'll try to. Oh my god. This controller thing's annoying if I put it this way. Yeah, it's vertical now, yeah? Let's try to put it back. Okay. Guys ready? Turn it on. You must have seen the little LED. And the thing I love about vertical orientation is if you've got a disc tray, if you got a disc tray, you can actually eject it, and it ejects very, very quickly. Yeah? Ejects very nicely and quickly. It's also power efficient as well. So, yeah, I need to show you guys the LED. But yeah, what's it called? I like how I can see the LED, but you guys really can't see the LED. So, oh my phone's just not doing it right. I don't know. It is what it is. It's there, it's there. internet. Let's actually restart it. Let's see what it looks like now. Okay. So, what's it called? So if you guys got a hard drive and you're having the same issue as me, I think it mostly works on Windows 10, but I think it has to be Windows 10 PC or laptop. I'm not actually too sure, but I think Windows 10 PC is better for stuff like this because it's more of a PC. Yeah, it's more of a computer. Yeah, I don't really mind really. But yeah, what's it called? If you guys have a Windows 7, 8, or 9, or 10 PC, and you guys are having the same problem as me, you guys really can't find the software anywhere, and your internet, like me, has KitSafe mode. I think my PC doesn't run Windows 10. Obviously, no, it's not my own PC. It's just the main house PC, I think it's called. What's it called though? It actually runs Windows 7. It's pretty old, but it is the original software. Just like how I got this phone and I didn't update it ever since. I didn't really have any updates. I did have updates, but I didn't install any. I didn't download any updates. I didn't update the phone. Never updated it. And I turn it on. It says light unlock, and it's still got the original sounds and everything. It's got the original Siri as well.
Connect to the internet. Siri not available.
Not sure if the subtitles picked that up, but yeah, as you can see, put the brightness up so you guys can see. Yeah, robot is not available. Siri is not available. Anyways, put the brightness down.
Siri not available. Connect to the internet.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey man.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Hello, Mr. Robot.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Robot.
Hello.
Oh yeah, also another thing I like about this iPhone 6s is that not only it's way better because it's got a nicer CPU, but it's got a taptic engine, which means yeah. This iPhone 5s is only got, you know, it's got that physical, it's got that physical motor which basically moves this heavy piece. So it's like the motors that you find in a DualShock 4 or any DualShock controller that has motors in it, obviously. And those motors just for, you know, just like any vibration motor, you know, you got the motor itself, you got the heavy piece. Basically, the motor turns on and that heavy piece makes the phone, you know, move up and down, or yeah, basically it makes it move like in circle. But yeah, with the taptic engine, I don't know how it works, but I know I've seen it before. It basically goes like this. Ready? It's basically a lot more efficient than the other motor. I know it may not sound or look like, but it is a lot more efficient than the, you know. Because if that motor is a brushed motor, then it's obviously going to run out soon. It's not going to vibrate anymore. It's going to need replacing. That's why there are replacements. But if it's brushless, then obviously it could last you a very long time, super long time. It could last you forever. Depends if you use it or not, but yeah. And it might need lubricating soon, so I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I will do that probably one day. On this phone, or the other phone, or whatever phone I could do it on, because, yeah, I mean, the only phones I really take apart is honestly iPhone 5, this one and the 5C, that's literally it, no other phone. My very first phone I actually took apart was an old phone. It was not it's not like a modern phone like this phone or something like that. It was actually a phone, like, you know, one of those button phones, like, yeah, those. Took apart that and I cleaned it all and stuff, put it all back together and stuff. But the iPhone 5S, which was the very first modern phone I took apart, basically this phone that I'm live streaming right now, this one right here, this is the very first phone I took apart. Very first modern phone I took apart. Yep, this one. So, yeah, hopefully you do enjoy. Then the second model phone I took apart was the 5C. Easy. And then after that was nothing, really. I mean, I think just sometimes I just like to take apart this phone, take out the screen and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think I know what people mean by strip screw. Basically what it means is that the screw is stuck. You can't get it to move. That's basically what I think a strip screw is. Anyway, though, what I originally thought it was a screw, and you moved it, or like you tried to unscrew it, and then it wouldn't unscrew and ends up breaking. So then you get the screwed bit that's stuck in there, still in there, and you can't get it out ever again. Well, the only way to get a strip screw out is lubrication. Easy. That's all the screw needs. Then the screw come out easy. Now this is the weird thing. My PS1, I think it was the original vintage one, so this one. When I turned it on, the TV said NTSC, yeah, because it was flashing so many times. Because no signal was flashing a lot of times. And I know for a fact why that's happening. It's because the hertz is making it do that. But yeah, it's pretty funny how my TV says no signal and then actually comes with signal. Like no signal actually flashes like a few times and it comes up. But the most time no signal actually did flash was only with that PS1. That's the only time I've seen it mostly flash. It's with that PS1. But yeah, what's it called? With the PS4, after you rebuild the database, no, after you select rebuild database, and after you select X on the safe mode screen, when the PS4 restarts, that's when no signal starts flashing like 2-3 times, and then the signal comes on the screen. It's very, very funny and strange, but yeah. Anyways, though. But yeah, even the PS2 Fat has an IR thing. It's legit. In between the power and eject button, you can actually see it right there. Yeah, that's literally the IR thing. Xbox also has the IR thing as well. You see that, guys? Yeah, it's also got that too. PS3 I don't think it does because it doesn't support IR anymore. PS3 supports Bluetooth, but PS2's wirelessly communicating thing was IR. Also, the reason I love PS2 so much and everybody else, because not only it's got IR, which, yeah, it's also a DVD player, and it's got USB ports. The original Xbox did not have USB ports. So if you wanted to charge something, or you wanted to play, that's why iToy isn't out for Xbox. That makes so much sense now. Because back in the days of the original Xbox, which is the PS2, and it's 2003, is only for PS2. You know why? Because USB ports. USB ports are better. Yeah, graphics wise, Xbox was better because PS2 not the best graphics because it is a motion engine. If you're running original AV cable with the stock graphics and everything, so basically RGB with, the RGB graphic thing. With look, I'll show you now. So you've got two graphics options in the PS2. You've got, if I select it now, look, I'll show you now. You've got I've got the time, but that's fine. So you've got YPPR and you've got RGB. Now RGB is worse. It does probably save more electric, but you don't want to be that efficient on electric, guys. Honestly, don't be way too efficient on electric that you don't end up using anything. But yeah, what's it called? So YPPR is better graphics for the PS2, but only some games support it, not all games. If it's a CD-ROM, definitely not supported. If it's a DVD-ROM, then it could be supported. So all you have to do is when you boot up your game, so after it says PlayStation 2 on the screen, you basically hold triangle X and keep on holding it. And if your game says, do you want to switch video output mode or something like that, something similar to that, really. Something, it just has to be saying something about video output or output resolution or graphics or something like that, you know? Something to do with video or graphics or something. Then you press X or just press yeah, and then easy. Now your game is in high graphics definition mode. Now, what's it called? Go over some tool. Oh, I forgot to charge my phone. Shit. Luckily the charger's still on, I think. Ah, guys. Remember that little paper staple I found? Or not I found, but the paper staple from the previous stream when I was replacing my thermal paste. Still there. It's still there. Still there, guys. Honestly. I'm probably gonna just leave that here. So, and I know that is the paper staple. Yeah, is right there. Yeah, you guys can see that. Anyways, continuing on. So, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, better graphics is better. Also, if you're not experiencing the best video output on your AV cable, the only way to fix that is you could rather clean your video and AV port. Anyways, yeah, so you can clean your AV port or your cable connectors. Or yeah, obviously the only way to do that is you get baby wipes. You can use a cotton bud, but I don't know that's really gonna work. Or yeah, some people call that cotton bud or Q-tip. I just call it whatever really. I just call it cotton bud or Q-tip. It is what it is. You could do that, or you could use a toothpick, or a paper staple won't really work. But yeah, you could use a. The reason you want to use toothpick is you basically you wrap a toothpick in a tissue, and then you obviously start cleaning your port connectors, and then after that you quickly unwrap the thing, take your toothpick out and put it in a dry tissue, and then clean the ports. And you probably want to do that a second time as well. Just repeat the process again, and then after that, just easily just clean the connectors on the cable. There's 3 little connectors on the cable. Then, yeah, you're basically done. You can plug your cable back in. And you have a lot more better video quality picture. You also have better sound as well. If your sound isn't coming through clearly, or if your sound is not coming through whatsoever, then you could try that trick. It might work. The next thing you want to try is replacing a chip, just in case a chip goes bad. Or it could just be your speakers, they're just not working on that one port. Or you could take out your AV cable in, your AV lead from the TV, clean out all the connectors on there too. Or if you're using a little SCART adapter, it could just be the adapter itself. Could be the adapter, it could just be the connectors, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, every single connector on a video cable has to be completely clean in order to get the best video quality, picture quality and everything. So always be cleaning your cables, guys, because honestly, I know for a fact HDMI cable, it's gonna have, you know, the connectors are definitely gonna be dirty, and your female port. If you don't clean that either, you're also gonna have bad picture quality. If you clean both of them, good, because then you have much more crisper, much more detailed, much more better video quality than you ever had. I mean picture quality. Yeah, so don't know what to do anymore. could just put the PS2 back now anyway, since I have cleaned it. The port on there, because the video looks very nice and stuff. It doesn't look like horrible anymore, which is very nice. Very clear picture now. Let's go on browser. Let's see what that looks like. Now I know those lines you see on my TV screen, they're not actually in real life. It's just to do with the refresh rate. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I just gotta get this PlayStation 1. Hold on, guys. Let me show you. I gotta get this PlayStation 1. This one. I gotta get this ready for a day after tomorrow, and then bring it in with me with the power lead, the controller, and the console itself. Maybe with a memory card if my friend says so. But anyways, I've also just probably an hour ago I've cleaned. I think an hour, 2 hours ago I have definitely cleaned the video output on this one and the one down there too. And yeah, so basically on both PS1s, the video output, the video cable port is clean, and with the power port is clean as well, which is very good. Both of them as well. So yeah, I've also cleaned the serial port. I don't know what that does, but I've cleaned it anyways. Don't know what that is for anyways, but I did it anyways. PS2. Does PS2 say that on there? Let's see. AV multi-out. Main power. Okay. Like you can see the fan running in there too. Look at this. You can see the fan. I don't even know what I'm displaying anymore. But you can just see the little fan is running around. Fan just spinning. Hell, my phone's out of focus. Why is it got to be out of focus? I could orientation lock it. I could try that now. Hold on. Let me do that right now. Orientation lock. Where is it? This way. Oh, it's still going to do it. But still, orientation lock is on. So, we can't really do anything now. Let me turn orientation lock. Let me go back on horizontal. It also, I think, saves a little bit more battery. I don't know. It is what it is, though. You know. Anyways, so you can just see PS2 fan. Let me just make him a little bit more easier for me. Yeah, can you guys see that fan? It's blowing out a bunch of air. It's basically at full speed. If you guys did not know, it's at full speed, blasting out a bunch of air, and that's just because there's a hard drive in there. Obviously, when there's no hard drive in it still thinks there's a hard drive, even though there is not. Go back. Anyways, let's turn the PS2 off now. So let's go do this in 3, 2, 1. So now let's go back to horizontal. Let's flip it horizontally again. And then turn on the PS2. You might hear the hard drive as well. As you guys heard, the PS2 turned on the hard drive, then it tried to look for something, and then it turned the hard drive off because the hard drive couldn't find the match, So yeah. Anyways, there's not much heat coming out the back, anyways. But without this, without this extra piece on the PS2, which is basically the hard drive adapter, your fan will not be running at full speed. It will be running at just about half speed, or low speed, or its lowest speed anyways. I just prefer full speed because even though it's probably not power efficient, it is good for the CPU and GPUs, keeping them cool. But the fan itself is running It's running a lot, and yeah, it just yeah, it's very good. It's a very good cooling machine. I like it. So yeah, let's turn the PS2 off now. So here we go. Turn it off from the back, and then let's turn it off from the plug. Right, now the PS2 is off, I can take out the hard drive. Put the phone over here. Take out the hard drive, guys. And I could just... Gotta be very, very careful with stuff like this, because can end up damaging it. That's not good. There we are. Hard drive is now out. Got a fancy hard drive. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take this off. There we are. So the hard drive is out of the PS2 again. I could just put this thing back on. Just put this screw back on. I could just probably screw it on by hand. I think I can anyway. Might need a screwdriver, but anyways. Since it's metal to metal, it's pretty easy. If that was a metal to plastic screw, then it would be pretty hard, because yeah, it's gonna get hard. Anyways, though, probably screw it on by hand. Pretty easy screwing it on by hand. I don't really need a screwdriver at this point, anyways. But yeah, let's put this little adapter back on. Put the hard drive aside, so nobody's touching it. Not going to rely on that, because I know it's not trustable. Right, so put this adapter back on. Okay, now that this is back on, let's just put the console back. Easy as, isn't it? Okay, let's put the console back then. Maybe put the CD back in the PS2 before I put it back, just so the CD's safe. Turn it on from the back. The thing I also love about the PS2 being vertical is what's it called? When hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Just trying to make sure everything's out of the way. Turn it off. Off the plug as well. Okay. Put the PS2 back. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. take out this fan real quick. Put this thing over there, because I don't really need it. And then just do this. I don't really need it anyways. That's only for like speakers and whatnot, but yeah. Okay. I know it's like sounds like such a big task, but honestly guys, it's not. It's a pretty easy task if you know what you're doing. Definitely is. It is easy if you know what you're doing, you know? But yeah, anyways, now the PS2 is back. Turn it on again. Yeah, it's got the CD in there. Power cord, I think that's a power cord, right? Power cord's gonna go right over here. So it's out of the way, because I don't really want it to be in the way, because if it's in the way it's pretty shit. Put it right there. And the video cord, the video output, that's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna go right over here. Okay. And what's next? Controller, can I control anything? Oh yeah, I can. So now let's close it. The fuck? The hell was that all about? Don't know if you guys heard that, but you guys must have heard like a little clicking noise. That was an error. I don't even know why I did that. Pretty strange, and it was taking so long to eject as well. So there we are. We got PS1. Now so strange how it was doing that. Like it was like almost like if the laser was not supposed to see the wobble group, you know. But obviously, yes, it was supposed to. Cause that's how you know you read PS1. Yeah, I can get why the laser clicked. I know why. I can understand why. Maybe the ROM must have fucked up, or maybe the video doesn't look that good anyway. It's PS1. What do you expect? The video's not gonna look the best. You can see also look same game I just tried in, not just in, but you know I tried it in PS1. It loads up nicely. Don't know which one I should really go for. I think yeah maybe this one, the newer one. Because with the old one I could do a lot more, and that's got the same type of hardware in it anyway. Graphics might be the best. Obviously, yes, the motor, it's a little bit more louder, but it's what you expect, you know. And this one, the motor's a little bit more quieter. So the quieter the console, the better. Because honestly, if it's more quieter, it's more efficient, you know. Because if it's very very loud, that means there's something going wrong, isn't it? Yeah. If it's a brush motor, then yes, definitely. Obviously, something's going to be going wrong. If it's a brush motor and it sounds loud, you could lubricate the bearing. I don't know if that's really gonna help though. But yeah, CD drive in both PS1s work perfectly. Both these work really nicely. There's no problem with them. So yeah, gonna give this one away. Even though I could have given this older one away, but God, this older one is yeah pretty vintage, and it's super hard to find nowadays. They're not that hard anyways. Because if somebody is really selling, they're gonna be selling them for a lot of money. Even though it's just it's just one PS1, terrible graphics, not the best. But hey, it's Sony's very first PS1. You know why not? I'm just gonna quickly check what model this is, anyways, before I. So I know what model this is. It clearly even says on there too. It's a model. Yeah, look. 7,902. Now, I mean, I didn't mean 7,000. I meant 900. Go horizontal, please. Holding two phones in one hand isn't good. Anyways, what's it called? Yeah, this model 9,000. No, I mean model 902. Pretty good. I like it. It's great model. Pretty new. If I search it up now and then it's sold for pretty cheap, then yes, obviously. The only thing I don't like about this PS1 is just that the menu has got bubbles. I'm fine with bubbles, but what's it called? I just hate how they have to change the menu on the newer PS1s, even though there's really no need for changing the menu. But it is what it is. Okay, so in this PS1, it is older, so it might be like model 1002 or something. I knew it. I mean, I keep saying 1000. I mean 102. Look at this. See, because it's older, it's more rare. Yeah. This is a way older model. It's a little bit more heavier than this. This is pretty light, anyways, because plastic and stuff. More plastic. This is the very first model of PS1, and it's very good. Trust me. It's also got the clicking laser thing as well. You know. Obviously, this one has the same type of laser focus thing as a PS2, but this one you can actually just press the button as many times as you like. The laser will just start clicking and stuff. It's very funny. Yeah, obviously this one more vintage. So obviously keep this one. This one might be going. So bye bye. This PS1. Even though I could sell this on like eBay or something for about 30-40 quid, maybe somebody could buy it. I don't know. That might be a good price for PS1, right? I was thinking probably more like 300-400 because these are very rare to find nowadays. Just any PS1 really. PS1 Slim, it's okay. Like it's not hard to find. The PS1 screen, oh my god, I actually really want that. But what's the point of a PS1 now? Because you know you've got a PS2. Why not use that? Probably can't see it in the background. Yeah, you've got a PS2, so why not use the PS2? Because PS1 is just pretty old tech now. But I like PS1; it's a great console. So we got all the stuff. I'm not sure if my friend wanted memory card, but I got memory card in there. I've got another PS1 memory card laying around anyway, so he can have this one if he wants. And I think PS1 memory cards are pretty cheap to find also. But yeah. So if you want spare memory cards and spare games, I could give you the games too if you have any PS1 games. So you could just buy your own. You could just play with the PS1 while the games are arriving. But when you have the games, just put the game in a CD drive. So just press the open button. You know when the PS1's vertical, so just in case you do have it vertical, if you press the eject button, the thing opens nicely. Look at this. Hold on. Let me just put the cable away. Look at this now. Look, 3, 2, 1. See, it opens nicely. Obviously, not enough space for it to open completely. That's obviously because this room's so tiny. I don't even know how I'm even living in this room, but anyways, if I put it on my leg, actually, yeah, that's better. It's a lot better. Look at this. Press the check button. Isn't that instant? Oh, instant opening time, guys, literally. 3, 2, 1. Isn't that instant? Yeah, it may not seem instant because I'm running frame by frame now, but yeah, it's pretty good. I've also, before in the past, I've cleaned the laser lens. That's why it looks very nicely. It's obviously what every CD drive has. Same laser lens. I could kind of see all like the wires and stuff in it. What does this thing do? I've never seen this before. Oh wait, that's probably the gears, isn't it? Looks like the gears. There's the gears, right? Might be, because I could see some more gears. Again, I have no idea what they're for. See, oh no, that's for the power. That makes sense. Is this gears then? What is this? I have no clue. I'm gonna have to see what that is for. That's for the laser, fair enough, but that's not. Then what the heck is that for? But yeah, there's this drive, you know. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Easy. Now when the PS, it looks nice. It looks pretty premium when I do this. But look, when I open it, I'm only running 2 frames. Shouldn't be running that low. I'm only on public DNS server. Look at this now. Opens not that slow, but still pretty slow. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this PS1. I don't really need it anyways. So yeah, here you go. Take it. Good PS1. Also, I think any power lead, if it's an AC cord, it would work as long as if it's an AC cord and it's if it's in the UK, with the UK plug. Yes, here's what the plug looks like. It's a nice little plug there. Got a fancy plug, and this just works with the PS1 anyways. I found it. I think it was. I found it. I use it with the PS1. And PS1 it does power really nicely. So the same power cord powers both of these PS1s very nicely. Oh shit! Oh god! I hate when I fall back like that. I hate gravity. So now, I'm just gonna get this PS1 ready to give away. Great console, model 903, very nice. 902, I mean, and this vintage one is 102. It's a very old model. It's one of the very first PS1s. That's probably why. This one, not really. So that's probably why. It's probably why it looks newer as well. Cause yeah, I think this is like a 1998 model, probably 1998 or 99, but. This one is the original 1994 one, or 1995 one, whenever this one released in the UK. It's got the little vintage marks on it too. So anyways, you guys might find these consoles in the Astro's Playroom game. I don't know if it's going to be this vintage coloured one, with the brown button. You clearly see the difference. Look, this one's like brand new, because this is brand new in the box. No one used it, so not used. This one here was used, because you can see the little colour in there. I don't know if it was used though. It looks like that though. So yeah, the buttons are like brown, and if they're this type of this colouring, then that's vintage. And if they're not, well, it's I don't know. Plastic's just a little bit more new on this one. Probably the plastic type that they used was probably a little bit more newer. That one also says CD on there as well. So only gonna sell one of these PS1. I'm not gonna give both of these away because I'm not gonna have a PS1 either. So, but I've got my own PS1, which is like built into my PS2s. Every one of my PS2s and my PS3s could also play PS1 games, all of them. The only PlayStation that cannot play PS1 games is a PS4, and I get that's because PS4 does not have a CD laser. If it did, then maybe. But yeah, CD was just too much for the PS4, and they didn't want to put that in there because they will make the disc drive too much, like large and stuff. I don't know. PS4 must have had CD. They must have removed it later on. I don't actually know. If I found out, yes, PS4 did have CD, because I remember seeing one PS4 Blu-ray drive having 2 laser lenses. You know what the PS3 Super Slim disc drive had? Yeah, that basically those two laser lenses in the one laser. So if I found out, yes, that is a CD, then yeah, I'm like, why the hell did they remove it later on? Obviously, yeah, nobody really does CDs anymore. But yeah, anyway, don't even know what to do anymore. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.